Okay, don't say anything yet. Just look at the number.
That's the Chase one, isn't it?
That's the balance. $8,042.
All that on one little piece of plastic.
All of it, Pops, on one card.
How long have you been carrying this all by yourself?
A while. Longer than I want to say out loud.
You call me every week about the weather, about nothing. And this you sat on alone?
I didn't want the lecture, Pops. Or the look. The exact look you're doing right now.
All right, I'm not gonna yell. You know me.
I know. It's somehow worse than yelling, honestly.
So, walk me back. How does a number get all the way to 8,000?
See, everybody assumes it was one big, stupid thing. It wasn't.
I didn't say stupid.
A flight home when Grandma was in the hospital. $200 a car repair. A laptop when mine died. I need that for work, Pops.
Okay, so far nothing crazy.
And then some months' rent was tight, so groceries went on the card. 40 here, 60 there. For about 2 years straight.
So it crept up on you.
It crept. And here's what kills me. I paid it every single month. I'm not ignoring the thing.
How much you paying?
The minimum. Whatever the app tells me. Usually around $160.
Man, the number keeps climbing anyway.
The number keeps climbing anyway.
Even though you pay every month.
Even though I pay every month. That's the part that makes me insane. I'm being responsible, and it's still growing.
Okay, here's what I don't get. And I have never owned one of these things. Not once in my whole life.
Wait, never? Not a single credit card ever?
Never. So you're gonna explain it to me like I'm the one who's behind. Grab that statement. Read me the real thing.
Okay. Yeah. Let me actually show you. And fair warning, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So, the number that actually matters isn't the 8,000. It's this one right here. 24%. That's the APR.
APR. What's that stand for?
Annual percentage rate. The plain version, it's the yearly price of borrowing the money. My card charges 24% a year to carry a balance.
So if you owe 8,000 for a whole year?
They want about $1,900 on top. Just for the privilege of owing it.
For nothing. You don't get a thing for that money.
Nothing. That's what interest is. Interest is just the fee they charge you for using their money instead of your own.
All right. And the 8,000 itself, what do you call that?
That's a principal. The actual money I spent. Principal's what you borrowed. Interest is what it costs to keep borrowing it.
Two different piles.
Two different piles. And here's the trick they don't put in big letters. That interest doesn't hit once a year. It gets added on basically every single day.
Wait, every single day?
Most cards figure it daily and stack it up. So you pay a little interest, and the next day you're paying a little interest on top of that interest.
Oh, that's the jar. That's the quarter jar you and I did on this table.
It is the exact same math, except this time it's running against me instead of for me. Okay, so watch what that minimum payment actually does. Hand me that napkin.
All right, show me the trick.
That's the simplest way to see it. Your minimum is about 2% of what you owe. 2% of 8,000 is $160.
That's about what you've been paying every month.
Right. Now here's the interest for that same month. 24% a year is 2% a month. And 2% of 8,000 is
Also 160.
also 160. So almost every dollar on my payment just cancels out the interest. Barely anything touches the actual 8,000.
So you're basically running in place.
Basically. Now, to be fair, real cards do push a few bucks at the principal, so it does crawl down.
How much of a crawl?
Like 40, 50 bucks a month off the real debt. 40 on $8,000.
Well, that's a hell of a thing.
Well, it's built that way on purpose. The minimum isn't designed to get you out. It's designed to keep you paying comfortably for as long as they can.
So, how long is as long as they can?
If I only ever pay the minimum? More than 20 years. 23 when I actually ran it.
23 years. On $8,000.
And I'd pay back almost 3 times what I borrowed. Over 20 grand total. Almost 15 of it pure interest, on top of the 8 I already spent.
For a laptop and some plane tickets.
For a laptop and some plane tickets? Oh, now here's the other side. Say I stop crawling and actually attack it. $300 a month, fixed.
Okay. And how long that way?
3 years and change. About $3,500 in interest, getting output. 3 years beats 23.
By a hell of a lot.
20 years of my life, Pops.
Real quick, before Pops does any more damage, next video, he finally settles stock versus fund versus ETF for me. Subscribe so you catch that one.
You put your money in something and you don't even know what it is?
We're going to get to that. Anyway, back to my 8 grand.
Now, let me push on something. You're always telling me the stock market makes, 10% a year?
On a good long-run average, yeah, roughly 10% before inflation.
So why kill yourself paying this thing off? Take your $300 a month, put it in the market instead. Let it grow.
That is the exact thing I told myself for about a year.
And how'd that logic hold up?
It's a trap. Look at the two numbers side by side. The market might make me 10%. Might. Some years it's down 20.
Nothing's guaranteed in the market.
Nothing's guaranteed. But my card? It's charging me 24%. Guaranteed. Every year. No matter what the market does.
So, paying off the card.
Paying off the card is like earning a guaranteed 24%
With zero risk. There is no safe investment on earth that beats my own credit card.
So the best thing you can buy right now
Is my own debt. Boring as that sounds. Killing a 24% bill beats chasing a maybe 10% gain every single time.
That's the first genuinely smart thing you've said tonight.
I'm taking that. Low bar, but I'm taking it. Okay, but you're sitting there so calm. You've honestly never owed anybody a dime?
Now hold on, I didn't say that.
Wait, hold on. When?
1974. I was 21. Your grandmother was pregnant with your dad, and I bought a used station wagon so we could get to the hospital.
How much did you finance?
$1,200 through the dealer. Felt like a fortune to me. And that same winter, the hospital bill showed up. Another $800 we flat did not have.
See, you were $2,000 in the hole.
$2,000. on a salary of $6,200 a year. I remember lying in bed doing that math in the dark. Couldn't sleep for weeks.
I know that exact feeling.
I know you do. That's the whole reason I'm not yelling. I wasn't smarter than you, son. I just got scared a little earlier than you did.
So how'd you dig out of it?
Took every extra dollar, cut it down to the bone. Helen made the coffee at home. I carried my lunch in a metal pail for 2 years straight.
2 whole years for $2,000.
2 years. And it wasn't just a lunch pail. It was saying no to everything. Your grandmother wanted a proper crib for your dad. We used a dresser drawer, lined it with a folded blanket.
Wait, you're actually serious?
Dead serious. Every dollar we had went at that debt, and nothing else got any. I don't tell you that for sympathy. I tell you so you know I get it. That weight sits right on your chest at 2 a.m.
Yeah, it really does.
Paid the wagon off first, then the hospital. And the Saturday I made that last payment, I drove that ugly wagon one slow lap around the block, just to feel it. Owned, free and clear.
And you never carried a balance again after that.
Not one day in 50 years. And it isn't because I'm some disciplined saint. It's because I remember exactly how that felt, and I never once wanted to feel it twice.
Okay, so if somebody's watching this with their own card lit up right now, here's how I think about it. Not advice, just what I'm actually doing.
Okay, walk me through it.
First one, actually open the statement and find the interest line. Most people, me included, never even look at it. You can't fight a number you refuse to read.
Look at the thing.
Look at the thing. Second, if you've got more than one card, throw your extra money at the one with the highest APR first. That highest rate is the one bleeding you fastest.
Attack the meanest dog first.
Attack the meanest dog first. Exactly.
Third, pick a fixed number above the minimum and automate it. Same amount every month, so you never get a vote.
So you can't talk yourself out of it.
Exactly. And the fourth one's the hardest. Stop adding to it while you're digging out. You cannot bail out a boat that's still taking on water.
What about that transfer thing you mentioned before?
A balance transfer? And that's where a different card lets you move your debt over and charges you 0% interest for a set stretch, like 12 or 18 months.
0%? Okay, so what's the catch?
There's a fee to move it, usually around 3%. And the second that window ends, the rate jumps right back up. So it only helps if you actually use that year to pay the thing down, not to relax.
So it's a tool, not a rescue.
It's a tool, not a rescue. If you just run the card back up, it makes everything worse. But if you're serious, it buys you a year where every dollar hits the principal instead of the interest.
Principal. Well, look at you.
I told you, I finally get it.
Can I say the thing you're not saying?
Yeah, you probably can.
You knew all of this a good while ago. That math didn't sneak up on you tonight.
No, it didn't. Here's the ugly part. For about a year, I stopped opening the statements entirely. The emails came in and I'd just swipe them away.
Why'd you do that?
Because looking at it made it real. As long as I never saw the number, I could keep telling myself I'd deal with it next month. I said next month for about 11 months.
That's the part that actually cost you, not the laptop. The 11 months of looking away.
Yeah, the debt didn't hurt me half as much as the not looking did. And that's the thing I'm actually embarrassed about. Not the $8,000. Pretending.
First time I've heard you say that one out loud.
First time I've said it to anybody, Pops.
Interest is rent on money you already spent.
Here's the part that still gets me. The man who just walked me through every inch of credit card interest has never owned a credit card. Not one. In his entire life. 50 years, one debit card, done. That video's coming. How a guy retires a millionaire without ever swiping a piece of plastic. Subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm going to go pay way more than my minimum.